Hello everyone and welcome to Undertale Last Encounter. This time we'll be showcasing Papyrus. First move, Bone. Second move, Bone Zone. And third move, Small Bone. Each of these are fairly weak moves. This is just phase 0.5. As soon as I take a single hit. So, you are serious. Then let's see if you can handle my fabled blue attack. At which point Papyrus will begin launching a bunch of blue bones. All you have to do is stand in place and you are completely fine here, so you do not need to worry about that. Then we move on to the next stage of the fight, which is phase 1. First move, we launch some bones. Second move, Bone Zone. Third move, Blue Wall. Fourth move, Cool Bone. Fifth move, it's this bone gap, right? It just kind of jumps back and forth in a gap. And last move is regular attack, which requires you to be low on stamina. Also, the bone gap comes back. Let's actually try fighting. So, I'll be launching bones, along with some blue bones to attack them while they're running from the other attacks, and just in general trying to be a bit of a nuisance by launching attacks. As you can see, this individual does not want to die, so they're trying to be evasive, but once I hit below 50, I'll be able to use my regular attack. Let's get just a little lower and you'll get to see it. Yeah, Papyrus struggles to actually hit enemies. The regular attacks do mild damage, but is also a low win character, so can't expect them to be strong. And regular attack, it puts them in this little box they can't leave, and in here, the player has to jump over numerous bones in a variety of patterns. Get a good view on this. It's almost like they're playing some kind of arcade game, stuck in a tiny little arcade game. Cool. Dude. And then there's the cool bone. And then gravity will then go up super high. And the Chara will float down with ease. There's only one last thing left, and that is Sands. I don't think that's canon if the bone is called Sands, but come on. We've all seen Disbelief. 4 damage. And with that, I'm helpless to resist at 10 health. And all they have to do is run up and kill me. Also, Papyrus cannot jump during the fight. There we go. My head will fall into my hands. Well, that's not what I expected. This is the genocide dialogue, isn't it? We just did a neutral fight. Still, I believe in you. You can do a little better. Even if you don't think so. I promise. And dead. What's that? It's the true hero, Undying. 20,000 health and 300 stamina. All Chara team members do get a buff in this fight, apparently. Probably to deal 20,000 damage. Let's just run right over and give them a regular spear hit. Okay, it's like the Disbelief bone. Spins, does a little. Second move, Spear Wave. Third move. Alright, it's like a Spear Barrage. They hit the ground and then launch. Fourth move. It's a bunch of spears coming out of the ground. Fifth move. It's a dash. Oh my gosh, I'm dealing damage. And sixth move. Spears that will home right in to the Chara. I'm a little curious. How much damage does Chara do? Will they hit me? Just one hit, please. Alright, so they hit me once for 70. And that time for 2,000. Yeah, that's a noteworthy buff. It takes about 10 hits to kill me if you do 2,000 to hit. Alright. Oh, but all weapons also have a chance to miss. Alright, well with that, let's move on to the next character. Is what I would say if we aren't going to have a fight section. I'll try to get fight sections for these characters. Alright, so this person is trying to be evasive, but Undyne has a number of little attacks where the spears will launch. And once our third move gets ready, I imagine we'll be able to pack a particularly strong punch, since that's the one that will cause a ton of spears to be launched from the back. Here we go, in just a second I'll use it. Alright, I'm using everything. Here we go, I'm going to dash into them. Just keep launching. And there we go. Now actually next character. Alright, for the third one we have Classic Sans, but with 2000 XP to be Broken Promises. First move Blaster, second move Bone Rush, third move Sans Jump, and fourth move Bone Zone. Oh, that's pretty standard. Let's go into the next phase. Phase 2. Apparently I already triggered a move that causes a bunch of blasters to go in a direction. Okay, that has Sans' face. I need to try it. What happened? Is it like a bad time mode? Okay, we have a blink. So it's a telly. We have a sand slider. Nothing happened. Oh, there it is. Okay, Bone Zone. Appears under them. 4 blasters in a spot. Fifth move. Big blaster. Let's try to use the Sans Eye again. I'm pretty sure I, blocked a portion of the whole thing by using the Sans Eye. But I'm sure it was just standard attacks anyway. I don't need to worry about it. Let's see. If you were supposed to be able to use those moves, you probably would be able to go back. Alright, so pretty strong looking. Being able to use all these moves that are constantly making the game turn all black. That's probably not at all annoying for the Chara team. Let's see, I'm imagining I have a final attack. Alright, here we go. Finally, for the final attack, you have a bone advantage, bone sliders, and blasters attacking a box, followed by spinning blasters. After all of these attacks are done, I'm assuming Sans will be vulnerable to actually dying. Just floating. You know how Sans is with the little sweat floating. Oh no, I'm dying. Oh no, they're gonna get me. And now it's time for some time that has a paradox. 2 Sans, first move, Paradox Blasters. Next move, Paradox Lasers. Oh no, they're still Blaster. Third move, Paradox Blaster Barrage. This character might get reworked, by the way. Fourth move, Paradox Sliders. And fifth move, Paradox Platforms. And now I'm going to use the Paradox Blasters while they're up here to try to get them to die while evading the sliders. I'm assuming that's it. I don't think there's a phase 2. Yep, no phase 2. Next character. If you want to see the character actually fight, this is what it looks like. It's just using the Dust Belief platforms and then, again, just blasting while they're up. You'll get a ton of damage on the blasters. And eventually either you'll kill them or you'll lose. Who's that? It's Cross Sans. First move, we have our blaster. It's an X blaster. Then we have a cross melee. Does 20 damage per melee hit. Third, we have a cross bone wave. Fourth, we have a blaster row. Admittedly, this isn't much of a row. Fifth, we have cross knives. It's a little X knives. For our sixth move, we have bone zones, and for our seventh, we have Force. Now this character has a second phase. Let's actually unlock that second phase. Actually, we're hurting someone else right now. We're doing well. That's the rule of this world. That's ha 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 ha. That means it will be fine if I kill you. Alright. 9 moves this time, 1000 health again. First move, cross knife throw. Second move, cross dash. Third move, cross melee, still 20. Fourth move. Okay, it looks like all these are mostly the same. Yeah, plus knives. Bone zones, okay. Seventh move, cross X event. Must have too much stamina to use it. Eighth move, blue magic. Again, must have too much stamina. And now Fell Sands on my control. Okay. So yeah, they're just like launching attacks. And let's burn up some stamina so we can try to X event this. We just need to burn through it. Oh shoot, we're sort of winning. Alright, well we will eventually burn through enough to X event them. And then we'll find out what exactly the X event does. It should be below 50, that's how most of these low cost moves are. Alright. Just a little more. And we'll be below 50. X event, let's go. Didn't do anything, huh? Never mind, the X event is broken. Alright, so just to see how this character fights, it's going to be mostly launching ranged attacks and then trying to get melee range to swing your cross knife, which does about 1/5 of their health bar, so it's not at all weak. And then once they're in melee range, swing. Or I would, but it seems like it has an incredibly long cooldown. Anyway, with that, we're gonna move on to the next character. Insanity Sands. 1200 health, let's get going. First move, Insanity Bones. A little bit of damage. Second move, Insanity Blasters. Summons a bunch of blasters to blast them. Third move, Insanity Punch. Oh, it's a melee, I get it. Fourth move, Insanity Chaos. Causes bones to just come from all sorts of directions. Only a little bit of damage though. I do have a bleed, so that helps. More bones, the Insanity Sharp Bone. Bone Zone, Insanity Tully. Now what happens if we use all the moves, with the exception of the ones on cooldown of course. Yeah, looks like it gets a little more difficult to evade. And combined with the bleed. Oh, they full healed. Okay, well either way, seems like a decent character. Well, it looks like that's it, so let's just quickly use everything on this person and try to murder them. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Apparently if you hit the sharp bone, it sticks in them and does that. Neato. Yeah, back to what I was saying. See you all next time. Thanks for watching.